everybody. Hi Amazon. How is everybody doing? I am happy to be here with you guys today, as always on Sundays, bringing you some of the new things that are coming out, some of the ideas that I know that may be useful for you. So that's what I'm here. My name is Lisbel, for those of you who do not know me, and for those of you that are always here with me, thank you so much for supporting me and to visit my storefront and looking at all the things that I have there for you. I hope that you like it. So today we have something maybe a little bit different, but it is something that I think needs to be shown, because this is one of those pieces that sometimes they just go unnoticed, or maybe how to call it, maybe not unnoticed, but it is underestimated. And I think it has to be said. All right, and that's what I'm here to do. And I'm talking about jumpsuits. So jumpsuits are such amazing pieces, and I know that sometimes we're like, oh, that's right. Whenever we see a jumpsuit, we're like, oh, that's right, a jumpsuit, that'll be so cute. Or we can, this is the time to get it. Well, I am here to tell you that this is definitely the time to get it. So I wanted to show you my favorite all-time jumpsuit, and this is from Ikawer, and I think this is just so versatile, and it is just so useful, and it is just so flattering. I love the quality, I love the material, I love the way it looks, I love the way it feels. I just don't know what else to say. It is just amazing. It really is one of those pieces that you cannot get enough of. Okay, so that is what our live stream is gonna be about today. And just as always, remember that you can stay here and you can shop live online right now with me as I am showing you the pieces, and that is great because you get to see how it looks. You get to see maybe features that you don't get to see when you see the pictures. All right, so I'm very excited about this one because, like I said, I am very passionate about these particular jumpsuit. Okay, so just before we start, I just want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to the brands that have provided so that I can show you all of those pieces and all of the ideas that we can do with this fantastic and very versatile piece. And that is Ziagu. Thanks Ziagu, thank you Pinspark, thank you so much Ikawer, and of course thank you Invaland for all of these pieces, and they all look great and they go fantastic with this jumpsuit. So just remember that before we start, I just want to clarify a few things. Just remember that I am here showing you how it looks on me, and as a reference, I am between 220, 230 pounds, and I am 5'8", and that's my height, and I usually wear double extra large clothing, and in the other style, or the other measurement kind of sizing, it's usually 16W or 18W. So most of the pieces that I have here, I think they're double extra large, so it will be easier. It will be easier to remember, but I'm just definitely gonna be reminding you. Okay, so I think it's time to start. No, don't forget that the chat is open. Get in there, say hi, let me know you're here, and let me know what you like. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember that I have the clothings in here. I can touch them. I can show you any details that you need to know about them, okay? All right, so let's get started. As you can see, I am wearing my beloved jumpsuit. I have it on right now. And notice that this is not something that you would think maybe to wear with a jumpsuit. This is something that you definitely is elevating it. It's a little bit more, you can use it for work, or you can use it, for environments that are not necessarily what you would expect to use a jumpsuit for, but it is just so pretty, and it just goes so well. It just works out, okay? And I like to put it up with different belts and all of that, of course with my shoes and my earrings, but for the purposes of moving a little bit faster and showing you as much as I can. I'm not pairing anything with shoes today, but maybe we can do that some other day. All right, so what I'm wearing here is one of my favorite belts also. So I mean, any belt would kind of work depending on if you want it to be thicker or on the thinner side, but I just want to show you piece by piece what I'm wearing. So I'm just gonna take this off, and I'm gonna just start showing you little by little. So I'm gonna start, oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna start by showing you, of course, the pièce de résistance, and it is the jumpsuit. Okay, this is from the brand E-Cower. So they have a lot of very comfy, kind of lounging sleepwear pieces, and they're all beautiful, and it's very convenient because not only they look beautiful, but they are great quality, and you know, they are super comfy. Like I said, I love how this feels on my skin. It's very soft, and I love the extra fabric in the belly area that kind of really helps to conceal that in there. And I want to show you how it looks from the back. It has these adjustable straps right here. So as you can see, that is a big game changer, because you know, if you like it a little bit on the more opening side, more open, that you can show a little bit more of what you're wearing on top, or you want it a little bit more on the modest side, you can do both because of the adjustable straps. To me, that's just amazing. And what I like about this one a lot is this jogger like legs. So they are not all the way kind of like going up and all of that thing. I love that. It's very convenient, and you know, it has very big pockets and super comfortable too. And they are in a place that they're not usually located. So I love it because, you know, as a person with very wide hips myself, I really can appreciate when the pockets are not exactly in that area, making it seem even, you know, wider. So these ones come kind of a little bit on the lower side, which leaves my hips alone and just allow me to maybe look a little bit more, you know, maybe a little bit less wide in that area. I love how it's a little bit more cinch in the top, and it automatically gives you a little bit more shape, and that is amazing. I want you to notice that fabric. Okay, it has a stripy, kind of like ribbed, very stretchy, and it has a very soft fall. So it's not the kind that is gonna really pull everything together. It's just relaxed. It's that relaxed fit that looks so good. And as you are about to see, is very you know, very versatile. Okay, so this is my beloved jumpsuit, and I forgot to highlight it, but there it is. So this is the jumpsuit. Like I said, super convenient. You can match it up with so many things, and please just make sure that you know that black is not the only color available. There are so many different colors, and also it comes all the way to double extra large, and that's the one that I'm wearing, a double extra large. But the variety of colors is just amazing. They have greens, they have grays, they have light blues, more darker colors too. You know, they have one that is called middle blue. So you have the darker ones, the lighter ones, and the middle ones. So that's amazing. And they have a little bit more bolder colors like purple, or this kind of looks like mustard. It's brown. Yeah, so many different colors available. Depending on your style and the color palette of your closet. We always do have one, right? We always have a color palette in our closet. So yes, this is a great piece, and just keep an eye on the price depending on your size and on the color that you're gonna choose. It kind of varies, so just keep an eye on that, okay? So yeah, and I want you to notice also the length of the pants. Let me show you how it looks from the back, so you get an idea. So I decided to start the live stream by matching it with one of my also very versatile, very useful tops. These are some from Ikawer also. These are kind of like satin material camisoles. They are also spaghetti straps. Okay, now these ones you do not adjust. All right, they're not adjustable. But let me just show you the I'm just gonna show you one that is not I should have it here somewhere. Well, oh, that's right. No, it's because I'm gonna wear it later. Hold on. It's because I'm gonna wear it later somewhere. Okay, there you go. So let me show you so that you guys can have an idea. It has that crisscross on the back, which makes it super cute. Maybe it's not as noticeable because I have also the straps of the jumpsuit, but it just gives that super feminine, super cute, super comfy vibe. I really like it. It's a little bit on the wide side, and that's actually really good, for example, for people like me, because it provides a little bit of extra room right here on the bottom. All right, so yeah, I don't know what that was. Okay. And I love also this V-neck right here. That also provides a little bit more of extra flair, which I love. All right, so it looks really good with this with this combination that I wanted to show you. Of course, the reason why I'm wearing this is because I also like to cover everything, but I'm gonna show you some styles that, for example, for a person like me that is always looking for more modest things, I'm gonna show you some looks that really I'm not gonna be wearing anything underneath on top of just the jumpsuit. So I'm just gonna show you that later on, okay? All right, so, and what I did was I took this, animal print top. It's a button down, button up shirt. The material is so very comfy and so flexible. It also feels like a little, like a little massage on your skin, very soft. And it has this beautiful cuffs in here that make it look super elegant, and the sleeve has that lantern sleeve look, which is all around elevated when you definitely wear it with this. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you this is because it tends to be a little bit more on the elegant side, right? And it's also very convenient for this time of the year. What I do is I just, I button this one. Hold on, because I always do it wrong. There you go. Okay. See, it was going to be wrong. You see that? I only button this one right here just because I like to keep it together. But you can definitely just leave it open completely. And look at how good that looks. You are super comfy, you're wearing, just a jumpsuit, but you were able to elevate it, to the next level with this top. All right. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's great for this time of the year because we are about to enter the transition between, summer and fall. And at this time, we're going to need a little bit flexibility with our clothes because the weather gets crazy, especially where I live. I live in North Carolina, okay? And the weather does get really crazy here. And one day it could be, super cold in the morning, and then a few hours later you're like hot. You're like in the middle of the desert. So a good thing is that you can just start pulling off different layers of your clothing. So I think that this jumpsuit is amazing for this time of the year because is very breathable, and you know, it keeps you comfy, and it allows for, you know, for you to be comfortable without being overheated, right? All right, so look at how pretty that looks. Is the belt that pulls it all together, and it closes up that look. It would be great to pair it up maybe with some booties, right? Or maybe with you know, some flats, some mules. Definitely Mary Janes. I am a big fan of Mary Janes. I love how they look with everything. So I think this would look great with that combination. So what do you guys think of this one? As you can see, you could be taking different layers throughout the day. You can always, you know, just pull these down out down here. I like that look too. Very relaxed, very comfy, very youthful. So this is what I wanted to show you. And of course, I am wearing this belt right here. It's a little on the wider side. I like that it's kind of stretchy. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. And you know, it has these details that also add to the whole attire, to the whole look. So let me show you how it looks. What do you think about this one, guys? So this is what I say, you know, this is why I love these so much, because it's so many options. All right, so now that I have shown you this one, I am just gonna move up and show you the next one. This one is coming in a pack of 3. Let me just put this on and then I'll show you. So I just want to remind you, for those of you that are here for the first time, make sure that you follow me here on Amazon, because you're gonna receive notifications whenever I go live. And minimum, I am here once a week, at least on Sundays. Many times I also do some extra live streams during the weekend. Oh, I'm sorry, during the week. So just keep an eye on that. By following me, you're gonna be able to check them all out, and you won't miss them. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure that you go to my storefront, where you're gonna find all of the pieces that I'm gonna be showing you today are there. Some of them are styled in different ways, and you know, every new item that comes out is gonna be featured on my page right there. So anything that I like, anything that I feel that is, you know, versatile, that is elegant, that is gonna make me look youthful, that is gonna make you look youthful and feel too, is gonna be there. So that's usually my thing. I like to dress well. I am 46 years old and I feel 25. So, you know, you make the math, you do the math. All right, so here it is. I am pairing it with this beautiful top. Let me just show you. Okay, I just highlighted it. And this one comes in a pack of 3. I got the other 2 here to show you. So it comes in a pack of 3, and I want you to notice, which I really love, I think it's super cute, is that little, you know, folded sleeve part. I think it's just so cute, and it also gives a little bit more youthful look. That's what I think. What do you guys think? So it is very simple. Okay, it's just like a tee, but like I always say, Ziagu manages to make each and every piece so unique and so special, and this is from Ziagu. I want you to notice the little ruched area right here. Now these I love, because if you're wearing it with a pair of jeans, or you know, with a pair of pants, this is definitely gonna give you extra fabric in this area, because it's all ruched, and that is definitely gonna help you concealing a little bit of a belly, you know, work through the little rolls right there. So this is amazing. It's really good. So if you haven't tried these tops, I really encourage you to do so. They feel very soft on the skin, super soft, and they are stretchy. Okay, and I love the fabric. Look at that little shiny look that they have. Let me show you. See, they have a little bit of a shiny look that I really, really love. It's very special. You know, it's very particular about these three tops, okay? So, yeah. The good thing about wearing this with the jumpsuit is that because of the ruche area, it kind of stays. You know, it kind of stays, so you're not gonna have the problem of, you know, when you're walking, it comes up, and then you're gonna notice maybe a little bit of your underwear. So this is really good. I like this one. I think it really stays in place, and it's really comfy, and it is beautiful, and of course it's also very breathable for this time of the year. Remember that we're, like I was saying, is that transition. You can definitely wear a cardigan over top of this too, but you know, I just wanted to show you the look without anything else, because I have a little bit of everything going on here. So yeah, let me show you how it looks from the back. Now this one, and I'm thinking about, you know, about teachers, right? Maybe for summer camp. This would be something great to wear, because you know, your tops are not gonna be on your way, but at the same time you have a little bit of coverage. So I really like this. You know, as being a teacher myself a long time ago, I think this is very useful for that. And you know, this area right here, this extra fabric really makes it more comfortable and a little bit more relaxed look and fit and feel. All right, so yeah, and like I said, this comes in a pack of 3, which is amazing, because you have very pretty tops that are gonna really work with many of your clothes, and they look beautiful, they look youthful, and you're gonna look youthful too. All right, so let me move on to the next one. And remember, the main character here is the jumpsuit. It is so useful, so many different things that we can do with it. All right, so remember that I was telling you that we needed to, well, hold on. I don't know that I showed you the whole attire. I don't know if I did, so I'm just making sure that you saw it. All right, the whole attire. You can always put it up with, you know, some nice shoes and all of that. Just remember that. All right, so now I was gonna talk to you about the next piece, okay? So this one, I am gonna wear it without anything else, just the jumpsuit. So I'll be back, let me show you. Yes, because hold on. I just need to make sure that I show you these, I give you some ideas, and please make sure that you jump in, give me your own ideas. What do you think about these? And like I said, this is for this time of the year. I think it is really, really convenient. All right, I may need to see myself in the mirror to do this one. All right, hold on. All right. Yeah, definitely need to see myself in the mirror for this one. All right. So yeah, for this one, let me just highlight it right there. So for this one, like I said, I am not wearing any extra top underneath this. I am just wearing this, you know, hollowed out crochet cardigan, and I think it is so convenient for the really, really hot days, because you have something that is definitely gonna be breathable and it's not gonna be on your way, because you know, I love the oversized look, and that's the reason why I got this, because I love that it's oversized. But for some things, maybe you want to have the extra flowing of air, but at the same time you want to have something that is not all the way on your way. Like I was saying before, for example, you know, the summer camp teachers or anything like that, or you know, depending on your work, you need some free hands right here. So this is definitely gonna be very useful for it. It's gonna keep it in place, but you still have, you know, all of that air flowing through. Okay, so look at that, very nice. Very nice. Let me show you how it looks from the back. And this cardigan is something that I usually wear off shoulder. This is the one that I wear off shoulders. Can I do it with this one? Definitely can. But let me show you. I can just wear it this way or just make it off shoulder. And it still looks beautiful. What do you guys think about it? Don't forget that we're talking about our main character is definitely this super amazing jumpsuit. Okay, let me show you how it looks. Up shoulder from the back. So cute. So cute. There you go. So you have your cardigans that maybe you don't want to just wear over it, but this is another option that you have. Now, could you just wear it over top of it? Sure, why not? Let's try it on. Okay, I'll be back. That way you see how it looks both ways. But these cardigans are great. I am wearing, the one that I'm wearing right now is a double extra large. So it does have the oversized look, okay? Because this is my regular size, and as you can see, or you're about to see, it does have that oversized look. It looks amazing too because you are showing your nice little jumpsuit from the inside. Okay? So cute. Look at the back. So you're showing it there, and you have your oversized, crocheted, hollowed out cardigan on top. What do you guys think of this one? This is another way to wear it. And it's also fantastic for this time of the year. What do you guys think? So this cardigan, let me tell you, the cardigan comes in sizes small all the way to double extra large, and it also comes in so many different colors. So if you're not a fan of the I'll call it kind of like a little bit bolder blue, there are many, let's see, they have army green, they have black, they have camels, beautiful, they have the color blocks, so pretty, a big variety for you to choose from. And it goes also great with our jumpsuit. So this is one of those pieces that you really definitely need to have. And just remember that a cardigan is something that you can use pretty much year round, all right? It all depends on what you're wearing underneath or what you're not wearing underneath, right? Because as of right now, I am just wearing my little jumpsuit. So what do you guys think of this one? All right, so I'm gonna show you a different look now. This one is gonna be more fall-like, okay? So let me just put it on so that you guys can see. Don't forget that I am 230 pounds. That's the current variation of my body, of my 46-year-old woman's body. I should say 46-year young, all right? But like I told you before, you know, my body thinks that is 25, so I need to make sure that it looks almost 25. So that's why I like to usually have some more youthful clothing, and you know, try to, even though I'm going for the modest look, I like it to be a little bit more youthful, playful, maybe flirty, but super, super feminine always. Let's see. Give me just 1 second because I do have to tuck it in, and because it's a more fall-like top, it's, of course, it's a little bit longer, and you know, it has a little bit more fabric to tuck in. All right, now the color looks really, really cute, but I want you to take a look at the look with the jumpsuit. Look at how pretty that looks. The little v-neck in contrasting with the second v-neck is just amazing. And of course, look at those. Let me just highlight it. Sorry about that. Look at the material. It's just super, super soft. I have a few of Ziagu's sweater, like, you know, tops, and they are some of the softest, and I really like to wear them. I am always cold, okay? I am always cold. I'm not even close to kidding. The people that know me know that I'm always cold. And this is the kind of top that I would go for, because even though it keeps me warm, it has these hollowed out designs right here, and it's also refreshing. Okay, so look at how it looks with a little jumpsuit. Of course, it has that block color. It has an extra color right here, but it's not noticeable. You see that? I mean, you can always make it like a little bit more baggy over here, and that color will show so that it matches up your cuff right here on the sleeves. But like I said, it's up to you. I like the way it looks right now. Let me show you how it looks. What do you guys think of this one? So like I said, this one is more for you know, the fall time. There it is. So I just think this jumpsuit is definitely something that is worth having at home. Definitely. You have to make it a part of your closet, and make sure that you check them out, because there's many colors. Same thing with this top, okay? It is available in so many colors that I cannot count right now, but there are a few that are also color blocks like this one, but there are plenty that are solid colors too. You know, there's pinks, there are there's a black one right here. Let me see. Okay, I see wine red. Yes, there's also the classic black. So if you like to stay in the classics, there's a white one. You know, beige colors available. It depends on your size, okay? Because these do move really fast. These are kind of like bestsellers. So, you know, there's always somebody looking for something like this. So, what do you guys think of this one? And this combination, more fall-y, you know, more for the fall, right? Beautiful, and it feels so comfy too. That's the main part, that you feel comfy and that you look good. And look at the sleeves, that lantern sleeves, love it. Okay. And if you don't like the combination, well, you know, there's plenty of colors to choose from of both. All right, so let me show you a different kind of cardigan with the jumpsuit, okay? I'll be back. And this one is very similar to the one that I showed you before, but this one, it has a little bit of a different shapes in the crocheted section, in the crocheted, you know, part of it, but still super cute. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna show you tucked in how it looks, and I'm gonna show you how it looks when it's not tucked in. Now the combination of these two colors is like so beautiful, but you know, you need to stay focused and look at the you know, the actual way they look together. But the combination was just fantastic with the colors. You know, it's not always that because of course I don't, you know, I cannot pair everything that I have with everything. But look at that. Let me just highlight it so that you guys can see. Again, underneath the jumpsuit. I am not wearing any other top. It's just straight this this cardigan, and notice that it's hollowed out. It has this beautiful kind of like a diamond shaped design, which I really love. Now this one that I'm wearing right now is triple extra large, because I wanted to make sure that it was, you know, that it was oversized. So it comes on sizes small all the way to triple extra large, which is the one that I'm wearing. You can wear like I'm wearing right now, or you can definitely do your little, or I should say my little, because I love that, you know, off the shoulder look. There it is, so pretty. Now this one has a v-neck, so maybe the off-shoulder look is a little bit more risque, but I do like it. It's up to you. Let me show you how it looks from the back. And again, remember that I'm not wearing anything else, any other top underneath this, just the cardigan, just the I'm sorry, just the crochet cardigan. All right, so these are possible looks. What do you guys think of this one? All right, what do you guys think? I know that you can see it all, because I was able to make sure that the camera would take it all the way up to the you know, up to almost my feet. All right, so this one super comfy, and it comes in different colors too. Plenty of variety, and they do have it in black if you do like it, and there is beige colors where it's called apricot, and there's a white one too. Many different colors to choose from. Okay, just remember, always check the pricing, and the sizing can change depending on the color that you choose. Okay, all right, so let me show you how it looks just on top of it. Okay, just so that you can have that vision also, or that view of it. And just make sure you guys that you go to my storefront so that you guys can see all the new things that are coming out. I have so many more that I need to be posting probably between today and tomorrow. So just make sure that you visit me, okay? So that you guys can see it. Many more to come too. All right, so there it is. So this one is just over the jumpsuit, and I like to show a little bit of the jumpsuit, and I love this. All right, so as you see, nothing else other than the jumpsuit and the crocheted cardigan. So what do you guys think of this one? Again, great for this time of the year, because if it gets too hot, you just remove the cardigan and you are perfectly fine with just the jumpsuit. And I love how it's noticeable underneath, right? So it's not just, you know, it's not just the cardigan, but you have that other jumpsuit underneath that it looks so cute and so pretty. All right, so moving on to the next one, I'm gonna show you a little bit of, well, I'm gonna show you first without the jacket on top, or you know, the bomber jacket. Let me just show you this first, okay? This is more like a like a more common look with a jumpsuit, which is just you know, maybe a racerback top, a tank top that I'm about to show you. But nevertheless, I know that sometimes we do like to go for the classics, right? And this is something very used in combination with a jumpsuit. You know, because usually if you're wearing a jumpsuit, it's because you want to be comfy, you want to feel refreshed, you want to have, you know, ease of movement. So there you go. This is just a simple combination of the jumpsuit with this. It is, of course, it's a workout top. It has that racerback design, as you can see. Hopefully you can see it. If not, let me just show you. Like that. Yeah. It has that Racerback design and super comfy. It has this little ruched area right here that gives you a little bit more room and makes you a little bit more comfy to wear. But again, it's just something that it's pretty common to see wearing somebody with a jumpsuit. What do you think of this one? Right? Pretty common. Pretty common with this one. Just the jumpsuit with its little top to keep everything in place and everything covered. All right, but of course, I need to show you. Oh, let me tell you about the top. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. So with this top is from the brand Pinspark, and Pinspark specializes in activewear. I mean, what they have is just so feminine, and it is so different than what you usually see around. So if you have the chance, go visit their store here on Amazon, Pinspark, and you're gonna see so many different things. And the good thing about it, so one of the really good thing about it is that they do have many of their clothing all the way to triple extra large. I don't know about you, but it's sometimes very difficult to find clothing for people, for example, like me, that are on the plus size, with very wide hips. So they do give me the chance to have nice workout clothing without, you know, having to worry that it's super tight or something like that. So just check them out. And this top that I'm wearing, that I'm showing you right here, the Racerback. Oh, hold on, let me just make it so you guys can see it better. It comes, you can buy it in one piece, or you can buy it in a set of two, which is the one that I have. Okay, let me show you the details more closely. Look at the little ruched area right here near the bust, and it also has that Racerback cut. Very pretty and super comfy when you're working out because it doesn't get in your way. You have plenty of movement to do your machines or to do your, you know, weights right there. Plenty of movement, and it has also that ruched design all the way into the back, and it's a little bit on the open side right here on the sides, as you can see. Okay, and it also provides for some extra room right here on the hip area. Okay, so very convenient, for example, for people like me. And this is double extra large, but it is available all the way to 3 extra large. So if you need a little bit even more room than me, then you can definitely go up to 3 extra large. Just so you have an idea, my hips are 55 inches. So what does that tell you? You have plenty of room if you get the 3 extra large, okay? So yeah, very, very nice. And when you have that 2-pack, I mean, the combinations are endless. And you have a shirt, you have a top that you can wear in many different occasions. You can layer it up for this time of the year, and, you know, or you can just wear it for the gym, or, you know, for home when you're exercising or just lounging in your house. So, you know, plenty of options to do with this one. The 2-pack is definitely gonna be your best bet. So make sure that you check it out, okay? And so many different colors and combinations. And of course you can always get the ones that are by themselves. There's a camel one that is like so cute. So just check them out. I know you're gonna like them. But I wanted to wear this to show you both things, to show you how it looks just by itself like that. But I also want to show you how it looks with, you know, my favorite bomber jacket. And if you have been following me for a while, you know that I love baseball. And this to me is just reminding me all of the, you know, old-timey, beautiful time of baseball. So let me just put it on so you guys can see how it looks. I don't have to go anywhere but this one, right? Let me just highlight it. Yeah, so if you know me, you know that I love this one. I love this bomber jacket. And of course the combination is like perfect. I mean, I always like a contrasting color, but I had to show you this one. I really, really had to. All right. So let me show you. Okay, so let me show you the features of this bomber jacket, okay? Because this is one of my favorites, and I love when this time around comes because I can wear it more. So it has the elastic bands over here on the neckline that also matches the cuffs right here, and it also matches this little part of the waistband. That is also elastic, so cute. I want you to notice this zipper, the ring of the zipper, very cute. It's silver color. You can wear it just, you know, halfway open or all the way up, but of course we want to show that we have this beautiful beautiful jumpsuit underneath. So this is gonna be great. So many options to wear, or you can just simply leave it open like that and wear it this way. It has pockets right here on the sides. I love that it has this little thing that it comes down and then it stays over here in the back. I think that's great because it gives the idea of a little bit more of a slimming body. It's a slimming effect, and I'm always going for that. Let me show you how it looks from the back. Remember that we are pairing it up with super convenient, super useful, and versatile jumpsuit, okay? There you go. So if you wear this, you're gonna have 4 pockets to work with. Plenty of pockets. I don't know. Great for game night. All right, look at the material. Is kind of silky, very soft. On the inside is a little different, but it's also soft, so it's not gonna be bothering your skin. I love the lines. That effect is just amazing. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Excuse me. All right, and this one also comes in different colors. So this is not the only combinations. There is one that is a golden that is just so cute. You need to go check it out. And it comes in sizes extra small all the way to double extra large. Let me show you so you can see the whole attire, how it looks. And like I said, you can also go to my storefront and you will see all of these combinations. So if you know, if you're like, oh my goodness, I don't have time to see all of this, you can just go to my storefront and you're gonna see plenty of combinations there that you can choose from. Many ideas, let's just say it that way. So both looks in there. Yes, and this one, like I said, all the way to double extra large is also something that you don't see a lot, right? So cute clothes that are on the bigger side. And this is a double extra large. So you saw how it looked. All right? All right, so bear with me. Is everybody with me? How's everybody doing? I know, so many things to show. All right, so the next thing that I want to show you is also this combination that I have, but I want to show you something a little bit different, okay? So let me come back with it, all right? So you guys can see. So I am still wearing my Racerback tank top that I was showing you before, but this time I'm making a little bit of a more sporty combination, but it's also a combination that is gonna be a little bit elevated in another way. I'm about to show you. All right, so, you know, I always say that it's good to have button up and button down tops because they are very versatile. You can use them for many different things. And one of the ways to use them is, of course, for work or anything like that, but they are also perfect for just making these little additions to your clothing. And the one that you're seeing is this one right now. This is from Embossed, and if you have been following me for a while, you know that Embossed specializes in plus sizes, and not only plus sizes, but beautiful clothing in plus sizes. So that is something that if you're a plus size girl, you know that it's difficult to find. So go check them out. It is amazing. And that's the top that I'm wearing right now. This button up, button down top that I'm wearing. That's how I call it, button up, button down, because I don't know if I call it button up or button down. I can't decide, so I call them both. All right. So this one is 100% cotton. Okay, this top is 100% cotton. It has that how to call it, more stiffer feel, right? Because it is 100% cotton, and it does look super elegant. So that's why I told you that even though it's a little bit of a sporty look, because I just tied it up, okay, the material on the top makes it look elegant. Look at that. It's almost like, it almost looks like denim to the, you know? Loving the little button right here that matches the buttons on the top, and the cuff belt right here, if you can call it that. It is just beautiful. And of course it has the color of usually of the usual button up, button down top. So what do you guys think of this one? Let me show you how it looks from the back. All right, so this one is kind of long, so I kind of tucked it up right here. I tucked it in top right there. Yeah, another look that can be added to the versatility of our jumpsuit. What do you guys think? So you can see the whole shot. Yes, so these I really like it, but I do have to say that this would be for a little bit cooler days, because this 100% cotton top is definitely gonna give you a little bit of extra warmth, okay? So yes, super cute, and it comes in different colors. All of them are solid. Wait a second. No, there's a striped one, so we have striped and we have solid colors. There is a rose red that it is just beautiful. It will go great with this black jumpsuit, but like I said, the jumpsuit comes also in many different colors too. So this one has sizes 16 plus all the way to 26 plus. Remember I told you that the Involand is a brand that specializes in plus sizes. So yeah, I mean, really good. I'm gonna take this one off just to tell you what is the size on this one, because I don't remember at the moment. So this one is 16W, because it depends. Sometimes I'm a 16W, sometimes I'm an 18W. So this one is 16W, and it is pretty big, as you can see. And I want you to notice the back. It has that little pleat in the middle of the back. That also gives it a little bit of something extra, and it helps you shaping up. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, it helps you shaping up that back, and it looks beautiful and very well put together. Okay. All right, so how's everybody doing? Everybody good? Let me move on to the next combination, and we're almost done. Thank you so much for holding in there. Thank you so much for being here, and also for visiting my storefront, okay? Let me just grab this really quickly. You remember that at the beginning of the live stream, I was showing you one of E-Cower's camis. Okay, I'm sorry. This got all tangled up on my hair. Well, I was showing you the camis from E-Cower. I had the 2-pack, and I already showed you the lighter beige color, but I'm about to show you the darker brown. I think this is called caramel color, and I have the I have the jumpsuit right there, but I just want you to see the whole look like this. That I told you that it has kind of like wider bottom, so it has extra fabric, and it has the crisscross back. on those spaghetti straps. Okay, so let me just really quickly get it in there. And where is it? I'm just gonna highlight it really quickly because we already talked about it, but just in case you just reached us now, I want you to see what I'm talking about. So this is it. I think it looks great by itself, right? The combination of caramel or brown, to me kind of looks like brown, caramel with black. I think it looks great, but I do like pairing it with this cardigan right here. I want to show you that. Let me just go back to the cardigan so you guys can see. Almost there. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna pair it up with this cardigan, even though it looks really good like this. Remember, it's a jumpsuit, so the jumpsuit is really gonna look good with pretty much any top that you put underneath it, okay? It's just gonna give it a little bit of a different look depending on what you choose, but it is gonna look great, especially this jumpsuit. It has that easiness of combination. All right, so check this one out. It's a little bit more on the maybe more let's just call it serious side, right? Everything else that we've seen is a little bit more playful and all of that, but this one is a little bit more on the serious side. So maybe you can wear these for work, you can wear that, you know, to wear it to the office. If you're a teacher, you can also teach on this. But I want to show you this cardigan. Notice that it is hollowed out in these areas, that is like crocheted. It is a 3/4 sleeve, so a little bit past the elbow length. I love that waist, or that hem, the band on the hem line. And of course it can be buttoned up or buttoned down, however you want it. I love to have it open completely because I definitely want to show my my jumpsuit. It's my pride and joy, okay? So I want to show it, that's why I'm keeping it open. Let me show you how it looks from the back. All right, so it has a very good coverage. So this is a very modest attire that you can really make a combination with. If you want to be more on the modest side, this will be great. But it also says I look cute and I look youthful, and you know, I'm wearing a jumpsuit. So you know, you can even just wear it this way so that it's more noticeable that you're wearing a jumpsuit. What do you guys think of this one? Let me show you from the back, the whole thing. There you go. So what do you guys think of this one? You know, you can even wear this with sandals, or if you're gonna use it for work, you know, some mules will be great. Or like I said, Mary Janes. I love me some Mary Janes, so there you go. All right. Now, one thing that I do like to do is, remember that I was wearing that belt? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, because sometimes if you want to give it that like put together look, and you don't want to be, you know, kind of like fighting with it all day, you can always wear, there you go. So you can always wear, you know, a belt to keep it in place. All right. Yeah, so let me just put really quickly the belt right here so you guys, in case you wanna go for the belt. So I mean, so many options. You can also close it and then wear the belt. It's up to you. You can just tuck it in, and, you know, as part of the whole attire. It's up to you. So what do you guys think of this one too? You know, I'm just trying to keep it in place, okay? Just trying to keep it in place. All right. So I just have one more thing to show you, and you know, like I said, it's another look, okay? And I think it's also gonna work for work. It's gonna work for you know, being in more of casual places, but more elegant, casual. I don't know how to explain it. Let me show you how it looks. I think what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm just gonna put the belt on first. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see this because I don't know. Okay. So I'm just gonna put on the belt first. All right. Almost there. Okay. So, you know, I always like to make it kind of like it's to give me a little bit of a waist, all right? And I try to make it high-waisted because it is very helpful for my body type. So if you have like a pear-shaped body type, a high-waisted jean, a high-waisted skirt, a high-waisted pants, shorts, anything high-waisted is definitely gonna work for you, as you can see. So this is something that I like to work with. Okay, let's see how it looks. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. All right, so there you have it. Okay, look at this look. Again, you know, you can always play with the colors. Let me just go and show you this duster cardigan that I love. I wear it so many times with so many different things. It is so versatile, almost as versatile as the jumpsuit. All right, so check it out. I'm wearing that little cami on the bottom. I'm wearing the jumpsuit, the belt, and on top of all of that, just to give it the, you know, the little cherry on top, I am wearing the duster cardigan. Let me show you how it looks from the back. And one thing that I always say about this duster cardigan is that even though it has the longer sleeves, the material is so breathable. Okay, you can see it right here. Very breathable, very soft. It has a very, very easy fall. And, you know, it's gonna be wearable this time of the year because, you know, the weather changes, period. And it has an uneven hem, and that uneven hem is always helpful because it kind of balances out, you know, on a pear shape, of course. It balances out your you know, the waist and the hips, and I think it's just an overall very, very flattering look. What do you guys think? And of course it looks very elegant. Look at that. It looks very elegant, and it looks very well put together. Everything is working really, really good. So that was it. That was everything that I wanted to show you guys. Don't forget to follow me so that you get always the notifications when I'm on. Thank you, Ziago. Thank you, Pinspark. Thank you, Involan, and thank you, Ikawer, for all this clothing. And Ikawer, this jumpsuit is just so beautiful. And just so you know, this jumpsuit is also a bestseller, so you know everybody loves it. Check it out and see if you love it too. All right, I assure you, you will. And don't forget that it has many different colors. So thank you so much. Liz Bell here. Don't forget to visit my storefront. Follow me here on Amazon, and I will be seeing you guys around. Thank you. Bye bye.